You try to drag any file from Windows File Manager onto Timeline in Sony or Magix Vegas. However, a stop icon appears and nothing is added to the timeline. Whenever you try to search solution for this issue online, you will be probably told that you have a codec problem and you need to install codecs in Windows so the files could be actually processed by the video editor. Well, I have been using Sony Vegas for a decade until about 5 years ago when I completely switched to Linux and open source software. However, in those 10 years of almost daily driving Sony Vegas, I came to the conclusion that it uses internal codecs for video files which are built in into Sony Vegas package. So no amount of installing K-Lite codec packs or whatever into Windows will force Vegas to open files that it doesn't have codecs for. The only exception is AC-free codec, which was removed from Windows, and thus you will have no sound when you add any video with AC-free audio onto Vegas timeline, and I actually made a video how to fix this issue. Anyway, in this particular case, not only video files are not added to the timeline, but also audio files and picture files. That means that whoever gives you advice to install codecs to fix any issues with Sony Vegas has no clue what he or she is talking about. The reason why the files are not added when you drag them from Windows File Manager to Timeline in Vegas is because you're running Sony Vegas with administrative privileges. And the reason why you're doing so is because you probably run a pirated version of Sony Vegas. And obviously, since Windows File Explorer is not run with administrative privileges, you cannot drag files from it onto a program which is launched with administrative privileges. So all you need to do to fix this issue is stop running Sony Vegas with administrative privileges. You may need to actually edit the properties of the shortcut which you use to launch Sony Vegas and untick Run as administrator. As soon as you launch Sony Vegas without administrative privileges, everything will start working as normal and you can drag any files from Windows Explorer to Sony Vegas timeline. I'm showing this in Windows 11 and Magix Vegas 23, both of which are the latest versions at the time I'm making this video. However, the fix will be the same for all previous and future versions of Windows and Vegas Editor. So that's how you fix it.
I am the god of YouTube. Like, subscribe, jingle bells.